Hey guys, welcome back to J&J MMA. Real quick, I just want to talk about the main card of Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I'm mostly going to be talking about Paul and Tyson. I'm going to quickly cover the three fights that took place beforehand on the main card, but I'm going to put timestamps down below. So if you want to skip right to Paul and Tyson, I'll leave it right there below. But the first fight was Neeraj Goyat versus Whindersson Nunes. Now, here's the thing, dude. Nunes, I don't know much about him. I just know that he's a social media guy over in Brazil. His record is 2-2. And he's fighting Goyat, whose record I believe is like 16 and something. Goyat's been boxing since 2013, and they said that he is the greatest prospect to come out of India. And if that's the case, they need to send him the fuck back because he was not that good. He won the fight, but neither of these men were good. It was literally just like watching an amateur boxing fight. So that was the opening. Next fight was for a WBC title, I believe. It was Mario Barrios versus Abel Ramos. Now, it ended in a split draw. And I'm not necessarily mad about that because I thought Barrios was leading the fight. They both ended up getting knockdowns. Like, Ramos's knockdown was beautiful when he when he ended up fucking hitting Barrios. Really fucking nice. Ended up getting him down on both knees. But, like, I don't know. I thought Ramos was coming back towards the end, but Barrios definitely took the first half of the fight. So for me, it very much was up in the air. I was leaning towards Barrios by the end, but again, I wasn't mad that it was a split draw. So there was that fight. Next it was Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Now I have a little bit to say about this. I don't think Taylor won. Like, and especially after they took the point away from her. Like, they deducted a point, and this bitch still won clearly. And I thought that it would have been either a draw or Amanda was going to take it because Amanda had way more output. She landed way more. And I'm not the biggest Amanda Serrano fan, but she was actually laying it on Katie. And then Katie kept fucking headbutting her, dude, in the same spot, too, dude. Like, she had a cut above her eye. And after each subsequent headbutt, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And it was just fucking gross looking. And I could see if the judges are looking off a damage, but the ref kept making it clear that's a headbutt. Like, he kept telling the judges, headbutt, that cuts a headbutt. So I don't know. So I definitely didn't agree with the decision. It was a fun fight between these two women, but I thought Amanda was clearly winning. So I don't know what the judges are on, but it's the same thing in MMA, dude. Like, Texas judges are the fucking worst. And I'm from Texas. I can attest to that. They fucking suck ass. Our athletic commission's all type of fucked up. But yeah, that was a controversial decision, man. Like, everyone was booing them and shit, or booing her, I should say. So, but congrats to Katie on getting the win. So, guys, this is what we came here to talk about today. We came to talk about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. This shit was sad. I'm not gonna lie. I did give Mike rounds 1 and 2. I thought he was laying it on Jake. Like, he was showing Mike of old, dude. He had that explosiveness at first. He was going in on him. But then round 3 starts, and Mike looked his age from round 3 onward. Like, he looked like an old man. Like, he was gassing. He was tired. He wasn't letting out as many shots, and Jake kept fucking hitting him. Like, don't get me wrong, Mike was guarding a lot. Let's say Jake threw a 3-piece, right? Mike would guard 1 or 2 of them, but then the last one would land, or the middle one would land. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake was still hitting him, and Jake did wobble him once or twice, and it was just sad to watch, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just one of them things, like, it was just surreal. Like, I remember my girl was watching the fight. It got to the round 7, and she just calls me, and she goes, I'm going to bed. Like, and I can't even blame her. I really can't, because, dude, I don't know. It was just disappointing. It really felt like the disappointment people used to have when they would tune into Tyson fights and they'd end instantly, except this was the opposite. It was drawn out, and I will say, I'm glad Jake didn't knock him out. But the thing is, I don't know if that says more about Mike or says less about Jake and his boxing ability, because he wasn't able to knock out Mike Tyson. Tired, old, withered. You know what I'm saying? And it was just sad. Cause I mean, he went out on a sword. I'll give him that. But no, actually, he didn't. No, we're gonna talk about the last 10 seconds of the fight. Cause the last 10 seconds of the fight, dude, they literally like bowed at each other, shook hands. The ref's like, "Hey, we still got time. Let's go, let's go," and they just stood there. They literally just stood there. So, I mean, we know what it is at the end of the day. They're both getting paid a lot. I think Mike's getting paid like 20 mil for this fight or something dramatic like that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this wasn't really about legacy or anything about that. It was just about getting a paycheck, and I'm sure Netflix made their money. It was just sad. That's all. That's really what it is. So I'm just giving a quick downer recap of the fight, guys. Let me know what you thought of the card overall, because I very much didn't enjoy it, dude. They between each fight took a fucking hour. Like, let's say the fight's actually like 20, 30 minutes. There's like 30 to 40 minutes of filler, and that's why I hate fucking boxing fights. Or even some MMA promotions outside of the UFC. There's just so much fucking filler in between fights. And I know y'all have time slots and designated shit and yada yada yada. But I didn't come to watch Cedric the fucking Entertainer. I didn't come to watch fucking Kazam. Or was it Shazam? Who was Shaq as the genie that we all got Mandela affected on? That's what he looked like. Kazam, that's what it was. But I didn't come for that, you know? Some commentary was whack. They had Jerry Jones out there for some reason. I just yeah, this show was weird. I'm not gonna say it was good because it wasn't. But definitely the Serrano fight was the highlight of the night. And yeah, that's about it. I'll catch y'all on the next one.